Mac Buckley here with the UCCS Athletic Network. Here we have Tori Fisher from your UCCS women's basketball team. Hey, Tori, jumping right into the conference, getting 2 wins this weekend. How does that make you feel as far as just starting the season on a good note?
It's good. I think our preseason kind of left a sour taste in our mouth with the last couple games, and coming into RMAC play and getting those 2 wins was huge for our confidence and for our team all around.
Friday night, you ended up playing Black Hill State, and you played a big role on the team, almost getting a double-double, but 9 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals, a block, and assist on that night. And then looking at South Dakota School of Mines, you didn't stop Friday night. You continued 12 points on Saturday night, an assist and a rebound there. How do you continue to just make those stats for your team and continue to contribute to the undefeated start of the season?
It's easy when you have a team like ours. Like, everybody likes to share the ball. Everybody is working hard together. And, I wouldn't get any of those shots without my teammates. Rebounds, I think, is something we need to improve on. But we did a little bit on Saturday night. We improved a little bit there. But, I don't know. Yeah, just team play and owe it to them.
And, Tori, this is your senior year, and so coming into these games, knowing that it's conference season, knowing you've played these teams previous years and you're going to be facing them this season a couple of times, how does that change play as far as you being a senior and that leader role that you have on this team?
I don't know. I think it's up to us to kind of set the higher standard of play, and no, there's not excuses. The RMAC is a tough league to play in, and kind of trying to get our younger girls ready for that is probably more of our role, and that's what we did. I think they stepped up well this last weekend. We said these teams are going to be super hard to play, even harder than preseason. Like, you never know what you're going to get in the RMAC, and I think that our younger girls stepped up in a big way, and it was good. It was a good weekend.
And just seeing you as an overall team player and knowing that that's your teamwork is one of your strong suits right there. Looking at the games this weekend, knowing that they're going to be on the road against Chadron on Friday night, and looking at that deep roster that you have, what do you see? What can you expect from the freshmen? What do you expect from yourself to step up for those games on Friday and Saturday?
I think any game, I expect our starters and our upperclassmen to come out and set the pace of the game. And then when our freshmen come in, they've earned, my expectations of them are just to, not stop where we left off and just keep on going, have there be no gap there, and just keep the intensity up the whole time.
And just also reflecting on the weekend, the last time UCCS shot above a 50%, from beyond the arc was back in 2011 for back-to-back conference games. So just looking at that, how your team was shooting well overall, you were shooting great also overall, and carrying that success into the weekend, how can you continue to build on that for the rest of the conference season?
Hopefully we can shoot that well all year. I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but we were lucky to shoot that well, and it's so fun when the ball's going in the hoop. But I think going into the weekend we can carry that over and say, hey, if we're not shooting as well, what else can we do? We need to read it better. We need to be able to drive. We need to get fouls, get to that free throw line. We don't do a great job of that. We really enjoy shooting the outside shot. So I hope that even on the nights that we're not shooting, we can figure out different ways to score or just focus on defense and control what we can control.
And then, Tori, also looking at your stats from the season right now with 59 rebounds, you're leading the team in those rebounds per game. And so looking at you as far as being a post player inside the paint like that, how will that change up? How will your play change up when you're playing against Chadron with that 2-3 zone that they play on defense?
Zones are tough. I think they're tough on post players. I think the good thing with rebounding against a zone is sometimes the zone doesn't know who they have, so they kind of scramble and try to get those rebounds or box out players, and I think it's easier to slip in there on the offensive side. So that could be good, but yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be good because the last zone we saw, we struggled with a little bit because we hadn't seen one in a while and not all year, but it's still early. But hopefully we can just find those gaps and adapt to it and keep up our level of play.
And Tori, talking about also just Chadron Friday night and then Regis on Saturday, when you look at Regis, they're 6-1 right now, and knowing that defense has really been a strong point for you ladies on the court, how are you going to increase that intensity and keep that intensity on defense throughout the entire game with that game?
I think it helps. Our team on the bench is super supportive whenever we're out of the game or in the game. We keep track of our 4-in-a-row stops so that we get really excited over that. So I think the camaraderie aspect of it, because defense is sometimes hard to grind out, I think we're getting more excited about it and like willing to work super hard on defense. So hopefully we can just keep each other up, and if one person's fired up, we all kind of feed off that and just keep it going, because that's going to be super important this weekend.
There you have Tori Fisher giving the insight before the first conference weekends on the road against Chadron and Regis. Mac Buckley here with the UCCS Athletic Network. Hey, Tori, thank you so much.
Thank you.